Hello! Welcome, people of the internet. Today's review is a figure review of a Coca... Wait. What's that? Wait. Hey, there we go. Much better. An actual figure. Jeez, wow. Who would have guessed? Man, what a surprise. Whoa, I never saw that coming. It's not like it's in the title or anything. Anyway, today's is a review on a 3.75-inch figure. And this is a 501st Airborne Trooper. Woo! And he is indeed shorter than a Coca-Cola can. Much shorter. And if you could please keep your rifle in your hand so that you look epic. Dempsey, did you take my ammo? Ammunition? No. Okay, you know what? Fine. You don't want to hold it? You don't have to hold it. Yeah. He is a very cool figure. Oh man, I cannot wait to have this guy displayed. That is a feature video coming up in a long time because I have to review all those figures for that display before I put it up. So that's a video coming in a while. But so hang tight, guys. Hang tight. It shall happen. It shall. But yeah, he's a small dude, but lots of fun. He's a fun figure. You get nice detailing, just ooh yeah. Nice wear and tear on the arm pads, the legs. You get this thin plasticky robe that is kind of bendable, but not too bendable. You do actually have a pretty decent amount of articulation, but because of the skirts, it isn't as good as most 3.75-inch figures. Yeah. His accessories include this blaster I have him holding, although I don't think it is indeed included with the actual figure if you buy it new. And if you do buy it new, rip your wallet. Rest in peace your wallet. But yeah. What he does definitely is included is this rifle. Is DC-17, or is this that thing? I think this is DC-17. Let's just call this a 50 Barrett, a Barrett 50 cal. Let's just call it a Barrett 50 cal because that's a cool gun. Barrett 50 cal. You get this sweet Barrett 50 cal, and a helmet, which is removable. So before we go any further with this figure, let's take a look at some of the details in a closer perspective. Alright, now that we are zoomed in, let's take a look at that head sculpt. So you get your regular Boba Fett clone trooper. I don't know what they did to his eyes, but he kind of looks like he's staring upwards. Shouldn't he be staring downwards? I mean, he is an airborne trooper. Why would he have to look up? Oh, I like the clouds. Yes, nice clouds. Yeah, they did something with his eyes. Now he looks like he's looking upward. I don't know. Eyes may vary per figure. Yeah, hair. He looks like Jango Fett. He looks like Jango Fett, which makes sense. You get all this wear and tear, like I was saying at the start. You get nicely thin painted straps. The grenades on the side of his shoulder, the extra armor, whatever that is. Looks like you get a little pouch here painted in. More wear and tear here. More wear and tear. Scuffage. You get his back, which is just... it's clean. It's very clean. You get the silver on for the belt buckle. extra armor. You get added detail for the ammo pouches on his chest, some lines. You get more scuffage on the thigh pads. Adds some nice level of detail. I just wish they dry brushed the feet in a brown. I'm not going to do it because, well, that would just lower the value of the figure. So I ain't going to do it, but I wish they did do it. More scuffage on the legs. A lot more scuffage. I like how it goes from almost no scuffage to lots of scuffage. Lots of scuffage. Yeah. I like what they did with the elbow pads. I think the scuffage there is realistic. This is a little realistic, just not too realistic. I don't see what this could be rubbing up against to get it that worn down, and if it is, then why isn't it on this side as well? It just doesn't seem realistic to me. It doesn't, but it looks cool. It looks cool. Let's plop him back on the stand. Now let's take a closer look at his helmet. That is his helmet. You get that black line. You get blue in there. So you do get the blue, but you also get the black. So a thin layer of blue and is a thin layer of black. Really good details. You get black and little tiny dabs of black. They really just went all out in this helmet. In there. Here, let me grab a toothpick. You get just a little bit of black in there and there. Very nice. As well as some in there and in there. Yeah. Nice amounts of scuffing. I like the scuffing on the helmet. It's definitely what I would expect to happen to a helmet. Like little not chips, more like scrapes and scratches on the helmet. Helmets do get tossed around quite a bit, so kicked off their heads or whatever, like, you know, they're just helmets. I know that Commander Cody takes off his helmet quite a bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if he takes off his helmet too. Yeah, very nice done with the visor. Very nicely done paint job on the back of the head. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Indeed. Very nice. Let's plop that back on his head. And it fits on really nicely. Like, it just slides on. It's definitely tight enough for it to allow him to move with the head. So it's not like you're moving the helmet and not the head. You are moving the head. But it's also loose enough for it not to scuff the paint underneath. So on some figures where the helmet is too tight, when you take it off and put it on, it wrecks the paint work on the figure. But this one, it doesn't seem to have a big effect on him at all. At all. So, very nicely done with the helmet. Very nicely done. So, now that that's taken care of, let's take a closer look at the accessories. Starting with the rifle here. So yeah, focus. There. You get your basic detail. It's just black rifle. Nothing too fancy to look at. It's just black rifle. Here you get your regular rifle. There's some silver work on here. I don't know if it's picking that up. But yeah, there's some silver bits and pieces. Silver. Yep. That's what I use as his accessories. Now let's look at the articulation on this figure. Yes. Head ball jointed. He can look up that far. He can look down, barely. He can't. He can only look up. Left, right, 360. Not that big of a deal. This arm can only go that far. This arm, however, can go way further. But I don't recommend it because it will chip the paint in that area. I have a little bit of paint thinning happening there, so you don't have. You probably shouldn't, but he can go further like that. But I wouldn't recommend it. Arms. This arm can. Both arms can bend about the same, just not past, just barely 90 degrees of bend. Clearly, he wants to get into the action more than he wants to be reviewed. Clearly, stupid. You get a swivel here, which does work when the arm is fully extended down. It will go all the way around, but when it's at 90 or any wave bend, only that much that way, and like that much forward, or however, left, right, up, down, and then just a swivel at the wrists. Do be careful with the wrists, because on these older style Clone Trooper figures, they tend to break. I have plenty of experience with that, so I think I know what I'm talking about. He does have a waist swivel, which when I first got this guy, I was so surprised about, because I thought these straps here and this belt meant that he didn't have a waist swivel. But no, he has a waist swivel. You can only go that far on to my right, and that far to my left. No ball joint or nothing, just swivel. He can kick that far forward, and like that far back. Nothing too great. So about that. A good step. No leap, just a step. You do get reasonably good knee bend. Again, it's kind of restricted by the padding, like the skirt restricted. But yeah, you do get a 90-degree bend there. Yeah, leg can go a little bit more forward, I'd say, but yeah, the crotch padding and the thigh padding don't really just don't work on these guys. Not too well. Crotch padding, thigh padding, just bumps into each other. You get forward, backward, not forward, geez, and forward, that much, no, and swivel, but, yeah, no pivot, just that, yeah. So, he is reasonably articulated. He is definitely small. He is a little shorter than a Coca-Cola can. Which is actually that would, you could probably do something really funny with these guys in some soda pop cans. Something really funny if you wanted to display it like that. Or display your 3.75 inch figures with soda cans. I'm sure you could do something really funny. Like have them hold it where they're trying to drink it. That'd be kind of funny. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's it for this figure. If you enjoyed, then I'm glad you did. If you didn't enjoy it, well, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll try better next time. Thanks very, very much for watching. I hope I made your time worth it. If I did, then I am so happy. If I didn't, then I'm also so sorry. It works both ways. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. In 2 days, to be exact. Peace.